Hi, today we're going to taste a wine from South Africa. Beside the rugby, South Africa is an important wine producer in the world, and this one is one of their big pride. It's called Pinotage. Have you ever heard about Pinotage? Well, many have not. It's a cutting, actually, of Pinot Noir and Senso. It was developed in the early 40s in South Africa, obviously. That was at that time a university project. And they were trying to get the floral nose, the berry nose of the Pinot Noir, and the power of the Senso. Pinot Noir is from Burgundy, Senso is from the Rhone region. So they did that, but by doing this experiment, they did achieve one or the other. It doesn't taste like Pinot Noir, it doesn't taste like Rhone Senso at all. It is its own little thing. And for many years, they had a lot of trouble doing a good Pinotage. By the way, if you want Pinotage, that should be for South Africa. There is a lot of varietals. They don't need to travel, really. If you want a really good Sangiovese, you know what? There is this little area in Italy called Tuscany, and you don't need to go anywhere. The great Sangiovese come from Tuscany in Italy, the same way that the great Pinotage come from South Africa. Now, in color, there is a certain amount of color, however, it's not light as a Pinot Noir. And I must say, I keep mentioning Pinot Noir, I must say something about that. The name of the domain of the estate is Laroche. Some of you know that Laroche is a very important Chablis domain. Chablis being northern Burgundy, cold weather, pure Chardonnay, that's all they do, they just do Chardonnay. However, they are Burgundian, so they understand Chardonnay, of course, they also understand Pinot Noir. So they are doing, they created this estate quite a few years ago, but they came with a Burgundian approach. I mean, we're going to make a cold weather type of wine. That's why this wine, this Pinotage, is so striking and so gorgeous. And I have to say it's really, really popular because you have many Pinotage that are, they are a little bit cooked, they are a bit baked, they are over, the grape are really over mature. So now you have a green tone and sometimes it's not that charming. So, Pinotage, and this is a good one. Very good fruit, red, some tone of blue fruit already that's starting to emerge. They tell you in the back, listen to that. A fruit-filled, succulent and lighter style red wine. Ideal for drinking without further maturation. I agree with that. It's a 2011. Well, you can mature it a bit. You can add in 2014. You can do 2 or 3 years. I would not be against that and would like to see the wine mature. So, very nice fruit. Cheers. Full in the mouth, good acidity. I'm salivating like crazy right now. Big, it's really expressive, good tannin. I'm very happy about that. Very good tannin. My mouth is dry, the tongue is dry, but at the same time, the rest is salivating. So it's the tongue is dry and the side is salivating. It's crazy. It's a good thing. I cannot wait to have that with food. Cheers.